Ani, Helen Bobby Wash Dijnakas, Thessalon First Nation Donji, Jonia Ikwe Ndao. Wewene Banajton Gajonium. What is my experience with sudden wealth syndrome? I do have an experience with sudden wealth syndrome because it can happen to anybody. In 2020, I won the consolation prize for a Chasey Ace raffle that was held in Wequemcong, Ontario. The consolation prize was big to me. It was a little more than $13,000. I drove to Wequemcong excited about my win and ready to pick up the cash. This was huge for me. I didn't have any limitations on it. I felt like I could do anything that I wanted with. I got to the community, and the money was given to me in $20 bills, and I left there with a pile of 20s in a bag. As I left the community, I started feeling fearful, wondering, was I going to get robbed? Did people know that I'm leaving this community and this building with a bag full of cash? I also noticed that I was feeling guilty and undeserving of the money. I felt bad because there were people in my family who I felt could have used the money more than me. So I said earlier, this can happen to anybody. I had a college education. I was an accountant. I operated my own business and I lived comfortably off of what I made as an accountant. But the $13,000 win was something out of the ordinary. And I felt like I had complete control over how to spend it. But I still felt stress. Then it hit me. I was feeling sudden wealth syndrome. I thought back to the 60 Scoop information sessions that I delivered in 2019, and I remembered what I had shared about sudden wealth syndrome and the variety of feelings that people can have when they come into a sum of money, some additional wealth that is out of the ordinary. When I realized that I was experiencing sudden wealth syndrome, I felt myself calm down. I even told my husband, oh my gosh, I'm experiencing sudden wealth syndrome. So first, I took the money to the bank and I deposited it so that I was less likely to lose it. Then I took my time and thought about how I could use the money. I didn't make any decisions right away about how to use it. I talked to my husband, somebody who I trusted, about the different options on how to spend it. Then I made a plan on how to use it. And I did stick to my plan pretty much. There's always room to, change your plans. I did spend some money on practical things around my home, but I also used some of it for fun. I bought myself a bike and I still have it and I still enjoy riding it and the freedom that I feel riding my bike. So these are some of the practical things that I did to overcome sudden wealth syndrome. But it really started with recognizing that that was something that I was actually experiencing. Miigwech for listening. Wewene Banajton Gajonium. Use money wisely, use it with intention, and use it with gratitude. Miigwech.